A major AEW star has been granted his release, and we have very interesting details on yesterday's meeting between Tony Khan and CM Punk. But first, we have more details on a recent Velveteen Dream arrest. Over the past few weeks, stories have emerged regarding the former WWE superstar Velveteen Dream, including recent arrests and a disturbing story from a house party. Well, more details have now been revealed regarding his August 20th arrest on charges of battery and trespassing on a property after warning. Dream, real name Patrick Clark, is said to have attacked a gym employee before his arrest last month, punching the man in the face and then biting him. This according to new police documents obtained by TMZ Sports, and the report notes, the incident allegedly happened on August 20th at around 8:04 p.m. at Club Orlando, a fitness facility in Orlando, Florida. Cops in the docks say a senior employee at the gym told them that an altercation between him and Velveteen Dream began after he said the wrestler had to leave an area that was closed for cleaning. The man claimed Dream, real name Patrick Clark, went off on him, becoming irate and argumentative. Things allegedly got so intense the gym employee told Clark that he had to leave the building entirely. According to the docks, Clark then made threats to kill the gym employee before he hit the guy in the face. According to the documents, officers arrested Clark after they observed teeth marks on the employee's left chest near the left armpit. Court records are said to show that Clark has been charged with 2 misdemeanors of battery and trespassing on a property after warning. The records show that his attorney did file a written plea of not guilty in the case. Clark was arrested just 6 days later on a warrant for a violation of probation by the Orlando Police Department. Next up, a former AEW talent has confirmed that he hasn't retired from wrestling. In 2021, Chavo Guerrero would have a brief run in All Elite Wrestling, introduced as the manager of Andrade El Idolo, before later being kicked to the curb by his client. His last AEW-related appearance would take place at the first ever Tony Khan-booked Ring of Honor event, Super Card of Honor, with him leading Bandido to the ring before being turned on mid-match. This week, Chavo would speak with the Wrestling Perspective podcast, where he was asked about his current status in wrestling, and he would insist that he's open to stepping back in the ring, adding that a Guerrero never retires. And he would say, "You don't ever retire. I mean, a Guerrero never retires. It's the truth. You really don't." So when I see like Ric Flair's retirement match, I'm kind of like, which one is this? You know, come on. You just don't really ever retire. You're always involved with wrestling, so everything I'm doing is still wrestling. It's just a different avenue with my movie making career, TV making career, my beer. I have a beer out that's kind of an offshoot of wrestling. So to your question, I don't think I'll ever really retire, but I wrestle maybe 3-4 times a year now. There's not really big, huge WrestleMania matches because I know where I need to be at, but I keep in shape, ready to go at all times. So any match that I have, the guys are always like, "What the hell, dude?" I'm like, I just don't do it 300 days a year anymore, so I can do that. Chavo has continued to work behind the scenes on shows such as Young Rock and Glow, as well as being a part of the upcoming Tales from the Road series, which tells funny, unbelievable road stories from professional wrestling legends' biggest names. And next up, the location of the next Royal Rumble has been revealed. Every January, WWE holds the Royal Rumble event to find out who will headline WrestleMania in the now legendary Battle Royal matches. Well, today WWE officially announced the location for the 2023 event, with them heading to the Lone Star State. In a statement posted to WWE's corporate website, they would say, San Antonio Mayor Ron Nierenberg, the Alamo Dome, and WWE are proud to announce that the Alamo Dome in San Antonio will host Royal Rumble on Saturday, January 28th, 2023. This marks the 4th time that Royal Rumble has been held in San Antonio, and the 3rd time the event has been hosted at the Alamo Dome. The news was first reported by the San Antonio Express News. Tickets for Royal Rumble will go on sale Friday, September 30th at 10 a.m. Central via Ticketmaster. As part of the statement, WWE Executive Vice President of Special Events John P. Sabor would reveal that the event would be part of the Alamo Dome's 30th anniversary celebrations, and he would say, WWE is honored that Royal Rumble will serve as one of the cornerstones of the Alamo Dome's 30th anniversary celebrations. We are thankful to Mayor Nierenberg, Steve Zito, and the entire staff at the Alamo Dome, who were essential in making this historic return to San Antonio possible. Of course, San Antonio is the hometown of now WWE Vice President of Talent Development and Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels, with him perhaps set to make a cameo on the show in a non-wrestling role, although that's just speculation. The Alamo Dome has been home to 2 Royal Rumble events in the past, with the most iconic win coming from Stone Cold Steve Austin in 1997, his first of 2 Rumble wins in a row. But will you be heading down to San Antonio for the show? Let me know in the comments down below. And next, a title eliminator match has been added to AEW All Out. Amongst all of the chaos that has ensued over recent days, All Elite Wrestling still have a show to put on tonight, with AEW airing from Buffalo, New York. With 2 matches and 1 promo already announced at this point, they have now announced a new match that will take place that could name a new #1 contender for a top title. On the show, brand new interim AEW Women's World Champion Toni Storm will find herself across the ring from Penelope Ford in a title eliminator match, which means if Ford comes away with the victory, she will be next in line for a title shot. Storm has been champion since Sunday night, overcoming Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter, and Hikaru Shida to win the interim women's title. This after Thunder Rosa was forced to withdraw from competition due to injury. Tony Khan has been forced to make a number of changes to the night's plans as a result of the ongoing drama, with this seemingly a result of that. But do you think Penelope Ford can pick up the win over the new champion? Let me know in the comments down below. Next up, a major AEW star has been granted their release. In late August, reports began to emerge that Malachi Black had requested his release from All Elite Wrestling, although at the time, the request was denied. It seems that AEW have since changed their mind, with talent in the company believing that he is now done for the foreseeable future, with many saying that he has been granted his release. According to Fightful Select, sources within the company claim that Black has now been released, but it is highly conditional, meaning that he is unable to do certain things, and they would note, AEW sources claim that the release is highly conditional, which isn't usually the case for the company. Usually, AEW doesn't even release talent outside of disciplinary reasons, and requests for release are done on a case-by-case basis. We're told by many in the company that Tony Khan specifically wanted to retain Black and hoped to see him as part of the brand for years to come. There is said to have been efforts made to salvage the relationship between the two parties, although after a meeting it was decided that it was probably best to let Malachi go if that's what he wanted. The report notes that talent believe there are restrictions on Black going forward, including conditions that would prevent him from wrestling elsewhere anytime soon. Sources also noted that the door likely isn't closed on a potential return. The report follows Black pulling out of an upcoming Northeast Wrestling show, which got the rumor mill spinning further, with him also seemingly saying goodbye to AEW fans at this weekend's All Out pay-per-view, bowing and blowing a kiss to the crowd after his trios match, where he teamed with House of Black teammates Buddy Matthews and Brody King to take on Darby Allin, Sting, and Miro. What the future holds for the rest of the House of Black remains to be seen, with Brody, Buddy, and Julia Hart remaining with the company. And before we get into our final story, make sure you drop a like on the video and subscribe with notifications turned on, as it would really help me out. The channel's been doing great recently, at least in terms of people coming back and watching, but a big percent of you aren't yet subscribed. So yeah, if you do enjoy the videos, I'd really appreciate it. But with that said, let's crack on with the last news story of the day. Next up, we have very interesting details on yesterday's meeting between Tony Khan and CM Punk. Following this weekend's events, it's been reported by Steven Mulhausen of DAZN that Tony Khan and CM Punk had a meeting on Tuesday, with it being suggested that this could be to discuss Punk's exit from AEW, with this followed by a brawl between Punk, his friend Ace Steel, and the Elite. Kenny Omega, Matt and Nick Jackson, Pat Buck, Christopher Daniels, Michael Nakazawa, and Brandon Cutler have now all been suspended, with this said to be official by Dave Meltzer, with CM Punk and Ace Steel's jobs said to be in jeopardy. Well, Steven has provided yet another update on the situation, with it being potentially good news for CM Punk fans, as he took to Twitter to reveal that the meeting was constructive, whatever that means, and he would say, "Keep getting asked about CM Punk. Here's what I know. Tony Khan met with Punk in Chicago on Tuesday. The talk was constructive. What that means, who knows, but Steele being suspended is being seen as a sign that he won't be fired. He still could be, lots of moving parts still." It's also been revealed by Dave Meltzer that the weekend's events will be addressed tonight on AEW Dynamite, due to the ramifications of both the AEW World and Trios Championships, of course held by Punk and the Elite. Dave would take to Twitter to say, "This stuff will be addressed on the air tonight. Not sure how in depth or not, has to be because it involves titles." It's worth mentioning that Dave did confirm that CM Punk is in Chicago and not Buffalo, so he won't be on the show. He would also discuss CM Punk's reported injury, confirming that it took place in the match and not during the fight, and said, "Rumors from Sunday, but he hadn't confirmed them, but it's been confirmed to me, no matter what happens discipline-wise, the title situation has to be changed and addressed tonight." Whatever happens tonight, this is bound to be one of the most watched episodes of Dynamite in a while, with people eager to hear what the future is for CM Punk and whether he's been fired or not. On top of this, hopefully the first tweet means that things may have been resolved, with this set to become a storyline after all. At this point, it's anyone's guess, and no matter the case, All Elite Wrestling has our attention. And before you go, make sure you check out the 12 most obscure WWE appearances from AEW wrestlers.